President Obama is being hammered by conservatives for the 19 possible executive orders related to gun control that he may issue. Conservatives saying President Obama is going crazy. He is a dictator. He believes that he is judge, jury, and executioner, whatever the case may be. And it turns out that this is just not true on two levels. Number one, there is no evidence that any of the executive orders that President Obama is considering related to gun control would in any way violate any aspect of the Constitution, including the much respected and worshipped Second Amendment. But let's take it a step further. If you actually look at the number of executive orders that President Obama has issued per time in office, it's actually really, really low. Let's put the graph up, Natan, if we can. And if you take a look at this, Lewis, who's at the top of that list if we look at the orders per time served?
FDR.
And then who's next?
Hoover, Wilson, Coolidge, Taft, Roosevelt.
Right. Now, who's at the very bottom of that?
Cleveland.
And then?
Obama.
Exactly. So when we look at we have to inject reason, ladies and gentlemen. If you go on drudgereport.com or a lot of conservatives' websites, you're going to see all of this information, alarmist rhetoric about President Obama is doing something unprecedented in some way in the number and magnitude of the executive orders that he's putting out there. That's just not the case. It is not the case. Now, that is not to say that President Obama hasn't assumed a questionable amount of power as president, and specifically, I'm talking about drone warfare.
The Patriot Act.
I'm talking, well, that wasn't really President Obama's doing, but he did extend it and make it permanent. The kill list that includes American citizens sometimes. However, his use of executive orders is not one of those cases. And let's be perfectly honest here. The number of executive orders is not representative of how unconstitutional those orders are. Two separate issues.
Right. Now, one could make the argument that over the years, presidents have allowed things to be passed, executive orders to be passed, that make it so that they need to issue less executive orders.
Right.
Because what they would normally do, it would just be covered by what has already been passed. So you could argue that back in FDR's day, that did not exist. So the executive orders needed to be more prevalent.
I think really the important measurement here is one that the graph doesn't mention, and it's this. This is really the problem, I think, Lewis. President Obama has issued more executive orders per day than any other African-American president who dared to get a major health care bill through Congress. Just looking at that group of presidents, it's true. Obama's issued more executive orders than any of them.
He has, you name it, Dave. If you're comparing him to other African-American presidents, he's got them beat in every category.
Yeah, absolutely.